back at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Where else would you rather be?
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go in Western New York. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, KC.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, The receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
It's made by Smith-Schuster. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Mahomes now to throw again. A short one caught by Kelsey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They wind up gaining 8 on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Kansas
This is an
City.
element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They go play action with Mahomes. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. The left side, it's caught by Brown.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Here's 2nd and 2. Gray is the motion man here. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Bills nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action here with Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Bills.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
47-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play action now, and here's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. A gain there of 11. First down, Buffalo.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for one extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he's in. Game's caught, touchdown, Bills.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Nico Remigio will bring it back. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. This is James Cook, and he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
2nd and inches. Allen going to give it to Cook. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
34-yard line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Kansas City.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Matt Milano there to stop him.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21
The future
yards.
Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey. One more time for a Chiefs 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive linemen is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bills' 7-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Bills 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now Codrington to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Allen now off the bootleg. He'll swing this one out to Cook. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
James Cook. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. That's Palmer, the man in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Here's Remigio. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Mahomes. Made by Smith-Schuster. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Don't drop out now. Come on, get it together. No way, you're kidding me. Why are you giving up? What are you doing?
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It brings up 4th down.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Don't let him rest.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one will be from 37 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you'd think about it, Mike. They come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break. So they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Allen. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. On the ground. on to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They put Kelsey in motion. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Bill 7. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now Codrington to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start on the ground with the rope. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For Buffalo Bills.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get about 5.
James Cook, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple.
19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. He takes off. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A run on first and goal. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 5.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. So now they'll throw it with Allen. He pulls it in around the 5.
Complete to James Cook. A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
You can do better. Awful. Seriously, just like
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills back within 10. It's now 24-14. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. Play action here. Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Into space at the 45. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. An even 40 yards.
Doing? Are you even paying enough to happen? But I feel like What are y'all doing? Put me in the game. What are you doing? Here, get out of here.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
He'll hit Kelsey quickly on the RPO.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will have a Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give here to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. 3rd quarter lead. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
So
now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A carry to the Cook, and he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Go.
Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
It's a pickup of 3.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. To the air once more is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Man in motion is Coleman. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Buffalo.
A gain of 12
and despite
yards.
things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Jackson Laws. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll step up and run. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Buffalo Bills.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Here's Cook. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Zone read, it's a give to Davis. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive, this one for 13 yards, and another first down. Holmes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
21.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now, Josh Allen and the Bills down by 13, a little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw again. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
You better than this.
Do it. Me and the homies can trade your outfit. Guys, we can do better.
Cook. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills are back within 6. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.